Hello and welcome to my channel. On this video, I'm going to talk about having a harmonious relationship, what I call a divine union. So, how to get started to have a more harmonious relationship, especially if you are in a kind of crisis in your personal relationship with your partner. So maybe start with limiting beliefs that you might have learned from, for example, your parents and then from society and culture. So start by journaling and writing down what you've learned about relationships from your mom and what you've learned about relationships from your dad, maybe from their relationship to each other or things that they taught you, and also what you've learned about relationships from society and culture. Then decide if they are limiting beliefs or if they are absolute reality. So, a limiting belief is something that is true for a group of people, while absolute reality is something that is true for everyone on a planet. So, for example, a limiting belief might be men don't marry women over 40 or something like that. But are there women over 40 who got married? Yes, because this is not an absolute reality. That is not something that is true for everyone, but it is just a limiting belief that you might have created in your life, or all kind of things that people believe. For example, men don't marry single moms, high achieving women, disabled, etc. Whatever you put and whatever uh, you have in your case as as a limiting belief. So write next to each of them if it is a limiting belief or if it is absolute reality. Then some of them might be actually good ones, and you will decide to keep them. But some of them, thinking about them and having them written down, you might see that they are not helping you. They are negative and they are limiting beliefs. They are just limiting your life. Sometimes we create some beliefs just by the way we were raised and how things were done, for example, in our home and how things worked with our parents. But we just think that this is how people do things in that area, but it might not be true because there might be a lot of different ways, and when you grow up and you see your family in which you were raised from outside and from learning more about society and other people, how other people live, you might understand that it was just one point of view, it was just one way of living and not the absolute way, the ultimate way then that things have to be done. So consider this. Also, for those limiting beliefs that you find that are negative, for example, in your life, try to write down new beliefs that you want for yourself, or maybe the opposite of them. Uh, what you want to believe and what you want your values to be in the future. A lot of role models are a great way to do this because we can't just rewrite our uh, limiting beliefs into empowering one if we don't actually believe them. Just writing something that seems so far away and we would want to believe it as true, but we don't really. But finding examples of people who have what you want and who have those really those beliefs in their lives can help to have them as role models. And if they have what you want or achieved what you want, it means that you can too by following them and seeing how they did it. So this makes it more believable. But always write them, because writing down those beliefs, they serve as some kind of rules or values or pillars in our lives where we um, base how we live and everything else. So it helps a lot to write them down. And the second thing that I want to talk a little bit about to have a more harmonious relationship with your partner, or called divine union, a perfect, good relationship, is to know that best relationships work better on polarity, and attraction is higher when there is polarity in a relationship between the masculine and the feminine. So keep this in mind, and by keeping this in mind, you should know your feminine offering, what you are offering to your relationship, what is your feminine role on it. Because in ourselves, we all have both feminine and masculine qualities. Everyone has both of them. Maybe women have most of them 80% to 90% feminine, and the rest is masculine qualities. But all of us have a balance of them both. But when we go into a relationship, uh, showing our feminine side and embracing it is going to help a lot more to create that divine union. So every woman has that quality that is more attractive in her, or uh, her flavor, as you can call it, a feminine flavor or a feminine offering. So try to go more deep into yourself, even while using meditation. There are really good meditations out there about this, and maybe I can record one in the future. But it helps to understand more of what you want to bring into a relationship and how you see yourself, where you want to fit with your partner in this divine union. So that's all for this video. I hope at least I attracted your attention, or I said at least one thing that was interesting for you. So thank you for watching. Bye.